AWS CloudTrail Description. CloudTrail is a service that provides event history for your AWS account. It records API calls and other events in your account and delivers them to an S3 bucket. This information can be used for security auditing, compliance reporting, and troubleshooting. Prerequisites: an AWS account is necessary to use CloudTrail. You can sign up for a free AWS account at https://aws.amazon.com https://aws.amazon.com and enroll with appropriate permissions is needed to configure and manage CloudTrail. Use cases: security auditing. CloudTrail logs provide a detailed record of API calls and other activities in your account. This information can be used to identify potential security threats and vulnerabilities. Compliance reporting. CloudTrail logs can be used to demonstrate compliance with industry regulations such as PCI DSS and HIPAA. Troubleshooting. CloudTrail logs can be used to track down the root cause of issues and problems in your AWS environment. Steps: create a trail. Create a new trail using the AWS Management Console, AWS CLI, or AWS SDK. You can specify the name of the trail, the S3 bucket where logs will be delivered, and other settings. Configure event settings. Specify the types of events that you want to log. You can choose to log all events, or you can select specific event types. Set up delivery to an S3 bucket. CloudTrail logs are delivered to an S3 bucket in your account. You must create an S3 bucket and configure its permissions to allow CloudTrail to write logs to the bucket. Enable logging for specific services. You can enable CloudTrail logging for specific AWS services, such as EC2, S3, and Lambda. This will log API calls and other events related to these services. Challenges and fixes: storage costs for logs. Storing CloudTrail logs in S3 can incur storage costs. Optimize S3 storage class. You can reduce storage costs by choosing a more cost-effective S3 storage class, such as S3 Standard, Infrequent Access S3 Standard, IA, or S3 Glacier. You can also use lifecycle policies to automatically transition logs to a lower cost storage class after a specified period of time. Trail not capturing all events. If your CloudTrail trail is not capturing all events, there are a few things you can check. Check event settings. Make sure that your trail is configured to capture the types of events that you are interested in. Ensure service logging is enabled. Ensure that CloudTrail logging is enabled for the services that you want to log events from. Delayed event delivery. CloudTrail events may be delivered to your S3 bucket with a slight delay. Check S3 bucket availability. Ensure that the S3 bucket that you are using for CloudTrail logs is available and accessible. Adjust trail settings for faster delivery. You can configure your trail to deliver events to your S3 bucket more frequently. Large log files. CloudTrail logs can be quite large, especially if you are logging all events. Use S3 event notifications. You can use S3 event notifications to trigger actions when new CloudTrail log files are uploaded to your S3 bucket. This can help you to process and analyze logs more efficiently. Configure CloudWatch logs for analysis. You can configure CloudWatch logs to process and analyze your CloudTrail logs. This can help you to identify patterns and trends in your AWS account. Activity: managing multiple trails. If you have multiple trails, it can be challenging to manage them all. Use trail tags for organization. You can use tags to organize your trails. For example, you can tag trails by region, Purpose or environment. Consider using AWS organizations for centralized management. AWS organizations provides a centralized way to manage your AWS account and resources. You can use AWS organizations to manage CloudTrail trails across multiple accounts.